Hey guys, many of you are regularly asking about this, so I decided to make a video about that as well. And the topic is the student regime or the student mode, regime student. However we call it, there might be different names, but it's about helping students to get their visas in an easier and better way through the universities. So I will explain how it all works and if it really helps or it doesn't really help or what's the situation. First thing to say is that it's similar as the employment programs or the governmental programs for economical migration, like the highly qualified employee or qualified employee, where the government basically makes it very complicated for everyone to get their visas, and then they make some program which goes around the rules and makes it again a bit easier. So not exactly sure why is it done this way. Maybe someone will at some point explain that to me, but that's how it is. So how it works. Let's say you're a student and you want to come to the Czech Republic to study some Czech university. The standard way would be that you collect all the documents, so the enrollment letter, accommodation in the Czech Republic, your criminal check, proof of funds, all that. You book an appointment at some Czech embassy, you go to the embassy, you submit the documents, and then you wait for your approval. This works for some nationalities, for some countries, but not really for everyone, because the major problem in some countries is that there are not enough spots, that you just cannot really get an appointment at the embassy. That's like first place that comes in mind is India, but the same system is in other Asian countries as well, but also in many African countries. So you basically can have a very hard time to get an appointment if you just need to write to the embassy and ask for an appointment yourself, because the embassies have limited capacity and there might be too many applicants for that capacity, so it might be very difficult to get an appointment. At some embassies, some people wait for months, some people wait for years, some people never get an appointment at some Czech embassies for some specific types of visas. So then, to kind of go around these problems that there is not enough available appointments, there is this like a student mode program, which basically means that you don't, as the applicant, you don't go directly to the embassy or you don't contact them asking for an appointment. You basically just tell your school, okay, I would like to go through this regime, through this mode, and then the school contacts the embassy and tells her, is it she? In Czech language, it's she. The embassy is she. So sorry. They contact the embassy and say, hey, we have this applicant and we would like you to give him an appointment or give her an appointment. And the embassy will contact you directly. They usually call, say, hey, come next Monday. Okay. So actually, this might be a great advantage. If you get nominated into the program, then you might get an appointment at the embassy way faster than if you tried yourself. And also then it has a couple other advantages, that the approval, for example, should come faster, should be technically a bit easier than if you apply yourself. So there are some other benefits as well, but the main reason to go through the program is that you bypass the standard system of appointments, and the university will get in touch with the embassy, and then the embassy will offer you a priority appointment. So that's the main advantage of the student regime or the student mode. I need to check this because I charged it like months ago and it's still still sticks. So at some point the battery will be dead. So I need to check that. Anyway, so back to the program, to get back to the student mode. This is a nice idea that it would work this way, that you bypass the appointment system and you get an appointment and you get faster approved, all good. The problem is to make it even more complicated. So you first make it complicated, that you make it easier, and then you make it complicated again, is that there is a quota for how many people can apply through this program every month. So let's say what I was checking recently. I was checking, anyway, some African country, and I don't remember which one, but at the embassy, there was a limit of 10 people a month, 10 students. So, in reality, even if you get nominated to the program by your school, it does not mean necessarily that you will ever get an appointment. Because like you are one student of one university. There are tens of universities, or probably not tens, but there are many universities in the Czech Republic. So you're one of many. And if there is a quota, if there is 10 people a month, and there are like 100 applicants through the student mode, then you might never get an appointment. Or the program works the way that there is a line of people, so you will get an appointment. But if there is 100 people waiting and there is limit 10 people a month, then you will get an appointment 10 months from now. So, you might start the next school year or like 2 school years from now, not the next one. So this is how the programs work, that you kind of bypass the situation that you cannot get an appointment, but that only works if there are not too many students to apply. But if there are not too many students to apply, then you probably would get an appointment like even the normal way when you contact the embassy. So it's, of course, in some cases it can help and it can really speed up the process. You can get an appointment. So for the first ones, okay, I've told this many times. So I will repeat it now because now it kind of goes nicely with the flow here. You should start working on your visa application many months in advance. Many means like 6. I would say, yes, 6 at least. 4, 5, 4 is like, no, that's probably the latest you should start. But 5 months, 6 months at least, maybe even earlier. Because that has many reasons. First, it takes long to get, or might take long to get all the documents together, then the appointment, then the approval process, all that. So like the whole process anyway takes 4 to 6 months in general, every time almost. But this is another reason, because of course the quota, the sooner or the earlier you get enrolled into the program, into the student mode, then the higher your chances that you will get an appointment sooner as well. Because if you get enrolled to the program like in August, there will be probably like hundreds of people in front of you in the program, in the student mode. So you might never get an appointment anyway, even through the student regime. And that's actually a question many people ask us, or in the comments here or the social media, other places as well, that hey, like the school told me 2 months ago that they enrolled me into the program, but I still haven't been contacted by the embassy. What's the problem? This is the problem, because there are quotas, and you will probably get an appointment. You will probably get contacted by the embassy, but somewhere in the future. Can be a couple days, can be a couple weeks, can be a couple months, can be longer. So hopefully this explained. And now I will go through the questions here in the chat. Sunny Kumar. Hi sir, how are you? I'm good, thank you very much. You always come here, Sunny, or Sunny, and you ask me how I am, and then you don't ask any questions, which is very nice from you. Okorogu Emanuela. What's the chances of bachelor degree student getting nominated for student regime? Well, I believe this kind of depends on... but first, the school where you want to study must be part of the program. Not all the universities are. And they might also have their own internal rules, like what kind of students can be nominated, what is the order, maybe they prefer some programs over others. So, well, that's very difficult to estimate, because it might be different for every person and every school and every program. Fasu Hanmi Tosin. Hello sir, have been nominated since May. till now I haven't gotten any call from the embassy. Okay, you see, I wasn't lying. That's exactly the question I was talking about. Yeah, you might probably be just somewhere in the line and might get an appointment like 1.5 years from now. Sunny Kumar, sir, my employee card application I submit month ago. You told before most of chance or deny or some of person chance to approval. Well, first thing, if you submitted your employee card application a month ago, that's not really a long time ago. Because officially the ministry has 60 to 90 days, but in real life it can take even longer. So if it's 30 days out of 90, you're in like 1/3 of the time. So I would definitely recommend wait. And it doesn't mean anything that you haven't heard anything from them within 30 days. That doesn't mean anything, nor approval nor denial. Nebe Zavináč, sir, how hard is it to get citizenship in the Czech as a non-EU citizen? Well, first of all, very interesting nickname, Nebe Zavináč. Do you mean like Zavináč for like the electronics, or Zavináč as the fish food in the Czech Republic? Anyway, to the question, how hard is it to get citizenship? I made another video about citizenship, so if you like don't follow me yet, go follow me and just go to the live stream section, because there are different sections like the shorts, live, videos, and a couple more. So just go to the live stream section and I made a video, just search citizenship or Czech passport and you will find a video about that. I made a full video about that. Generally, it's kind of complicated, but more like it takes a long time, because generally you need to be here either for 10 years or for 5 years of permanent residency, which usually equals the same amount of time, but in some cases you can get permanent residency sooner than after 5 years if you're a family member of an EU citizen, for example. So it might be 7 years, but generally at least 10 years or longer to be eligible for the application. And then there are plenty of documents you need to submit. So it's kind of difficult because of the time you need to spend here, and so then you need to collect plenty of documents. And there are many rules you need to follow as well. So check the video and I talk there about that in details. Kazar Eldarli, I wanted to say hi. I'm gonna learn English. This is different perspective for me. Meanwhile, good luck to you and your applicants. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. If you're gonna learn English, there's different perspective for you. Yeah, I don't exactly know what you mean, but it seems to be a nice message. Sunny Kumar, sorry sir, 7 months ago I submit my employee card application. You told before most of chance to denial, I have some of chance to get approval. Okay, yeah, 7 months ago, that's a different story. So I would definitely, like, if it's been that long, I would now definitely contact them, either send one of the 2 letters. I made a video about that as well, and we've recently wrote an article about it on our movetoprague.com website. What to do if your application has been taken too long. So you can send them 2 types of letters. One, requesting the status of your application, and second, complaint about against inactivity of the MOI, and especially the second one will get things moving. Now then, of course, the question is, what might be the holdup, what might be the problem? Based on that, you will see if the application can be approved or denied. But if it's been 7 months now, just send them a letter and to at least get the result, you know. If it's 7 months, you might need to submit all the documents again anyway, because they've expired already. So the letter should be a fine solution now. Nebe Zavináč, thank you so much, sir. My pleasure. Thank you very much, guys, for coming. Enjoy the long weekend. If you don't know that, it's holiday tomorrow, and then Saturday, Sunday as normal weekend. And sorry, it was attacking me. Yeah, and see you again Monday, Thursday, Monday, Thursday, until the end of the world. Bye bye.